Hello YouTube, this is your host Christopher with Toogling Outdoors, and today we will review Stealth Cam's PX28NG stealth camera. So hopefully y'all do stick around and enjoy the video. Alright ladies and gents, so first and foremost, this is the box of the Stealth Cam PX28NG, which is kind of a hard name to remember. I wish they would name these a little bit simpler, but it's Stealth Cam's way of separating themselves from the competitors. So first thing I realized is that the trail camera itself is the top part where the LEDs are. It's sticking out kind of far. I don't know if I like that or not. But on the back you can see they give you a preview, I should say, of what the inside of the camera looks like. Now with this trail camera you get what's called pre-programmed settings, and they are listed right here, but just to go ahead and go over them with you. Q1 selection, which is the top one right here, you get a 6 megapixel camera image with 30-second timed out, and then it's a 3 image burst. The Q2 selection would be a 6 megapixel image, 30-second time out, and 1 image only. And then Q3 is a 10-second record, so video, and then 30-second timeout, and then obviously you have a custom setting for however you want it. Some of the good attributes about this camera is it's a 10 megapixel camera as well, so you don't really only have to use a 6 megapixel. You can customize it to use all 10. It's only $100. Well, it's $99.99 obviously. You get 28 infrareds. Holds up to a 32 gigabyte SD card. One thing I've seen that was very cool, I haven't seen on any other trail cameras we're reviewing currently, is that it has a external jack for a 12 volt like solar panel battery charger. It does take 6 AA batteries that aren't included. Where you can buy this is at any major retailer or their website, obviously. So let's go ahead and start doing the unboxing of it. Now, after looking at it a good portion, I believe that they don't want you to open it from the top. I think they actually want you to open it from the bottom, just because the slant of the angle of it doesn't really add up to why they would do it. God, it's kind of slippery. All right. So as we get it undone, let's try to see if we can't slide this out relatively easy. Yeah, so the bottom is the way to go. So thus far the packaging is a thin plastic. It does feel sturdy though. Besides on the bottom side, you can see as I'm pushing in, I'll flip it over so you can see, I can push it in. So I mean the cardboard, it's going to offer a layer of protection, but it's not going to do as well as we would hope for it to do. So here's the trail camera itself. That was super simple, like super easy to take out, unlike wild games where you actually had to fight it, and it made me feel like it's actually secure. But that's fine. I mean, obviously you get your user manual, scouting camera accessories. We won't be looking at them, and it also comes with a strap, which isn't like one of the nicer straps. It's just one of the cheap ones, like wild games. It's not like what is it? The Bushnells, where it's like a metal clip, and so I mean it's not the best, but at least they offer it. I know some companies don't even offer it, or at least I've seen some. So here's this trail camera itself. It doesn't have a lot of ridges on the back to help it grab onto the tree. They do have these two, but down here, and then obviously your where your strap goes or your security cable. On one of the latches they offer the hole so you can slide it through. So now let's see how loud this is when you open it. The bottom one was kind of loud, but it's not terribly loud. So this is the settings I was telling you about. They have a test setting, then Q1, 2, 3, and then your custom. Your batteries are going to go down here along. So that's 8. I'm trying to find where the SD card, there it is. You do have an SD card slot here, and you also have a USB slot. I guess that's for if you have a SD card reader that you can just go ahead and slide on in. So we are going to go ahead and pull out our SD card and just go ahead and plop it in before we go out to the farm. And I have 8 AA batteries and I'm going to go ahead and put in also. But next time you see us, we will be out at the farm putting it up. Alright, ladies and gents, so we're at the farm. Right now we're setting up the Stealth Cam. So I've already pre-wrapped it with its strap. So we will put a timer, or try to put a timer up on the screen to see about how long it takes us to set this up. So as always, I like to wrap this more than once. Make sure it looks nice and upright. Cross underneath it. And then I don't know, we want to go through. And we're going to sneak around this back side and then put it through that loop. Oh, I missed my hole. So put it through and then through. And cinch it down a good bit. So we're going to go to setting 1. I want the burst. And in case y'all can see that, we have a 30-second timer, which we're not really going to worry about because we still gotta open our bag of corn. So that's how easy it is to set up. Didn't take too long. So yeah, now we're gonna go open the bag of corn and we will be back in about a week or 2 to check the trail camera. Alright, ladies and gents, so it's been about a week since we set out the trail cameras, maybe 2. Overall, I would give this thing a 2.5 star rating, and the only reason it's getting that is because it was super simple to set up. Other than that, the camera is pretty junk.
You occasionally get a decent photo during the night, but during the daytime, didn't really have a clear photo like I would like to see, especially if I'm spending $99. Whereas Wild Games, I got a decent day photo. But at the same time, like Wild Games, if the deer is moving, you might as well just not even try to look at it, especially if it's a buck. You won't get anything worth time. Um, so that's really my final thoughts on it. I don't have anything else to say. Um, but we do have another video coming out here shortly on how to deafen the sound of your stealth climber or a hang-on climber. So hopefully y'all do enjoy the video. And if y'all did enjoy this one, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks.